FastCast TV, Game of Thrones, Season 7, Episode 4. Holy... So I feel kind of like the guy from Office Space. Remember at the beginning of that episode, he's telling the psychologist or the hypnotist guy, every day you see me, that's on the worst day of my life. Only it's the opposite here. Every Game of Thrones episode I watch, that's the best Game of Thrones episode yet. I mean, seriously, this episode was ridiculous. Like, it started slow, but meaningful. And by the end, it was epic and unreal. I was literally on the edge of my seat through this entire episode. The Stark family reunion at the beginning, we get to see Arya, Sansa, and Brienne together for literally the first time. Those three characters have never shared the screen, to my knowledge, in Winterfell, in their home, and it was just incredible. I'm not going to go into all of the specific things because there's really only two things about this episode that I really want to talk about. First is Brienne versus Arya. Wow. Arya showing off, basically, her assassin training, like going up against Brienne, who is absolutely no slouch and is taking down, like, the Hound, for instance. And Arya basically kicks it. I mean, I was kind of cheering. And then, of course, there's the ending. And the whole thing about the ending is that Daenerys is getting roundly beaten in several quarters here. She's lost Tyrells, she's lost the Dornish, and so she's trying to figure out, what do I do to not get completely routed in this war that I showed up and started? She actually asks Jon Snow what to do. Side note, you can see the building chemistry there between the two of them. Jon Snow takes her into the cave where the dragon glass is, and they see some drawings by the First Men and the Children of the Forest. So anyway, back to the discussion at hand. She actually asked Jon Snow, what should I do? And he says, look, if you burn castles with dragons, no one's going to see you as this arriving savior. They're just going to see you as more of the same, even though you've got the dragons. And she takes that to heart. So instead of attacking King's Landing, she does something, I think, very savvy, which is that she decides to fight the army on the road. She decides to go after the army directly while they're transitioning from Highgarden back to King's Landing. Which means she risks no civilians, but she severely hampers the Lannisters' ability to fight. And not to mention the fact that we almost lose both Bronn and Jaime. Bronn shoots a dragon with a huge arrow. This entire sequence, I was literally on the edge of my seat. Like, you can ask my wife, I crawled up on the couch and I was like, I could not believe what was happening in this episode, and it was amazing. I don't know how the show keeps doing it, but every episode is better than the last. So, awesome stuff. I cannot wait for next week. There's only 3 more episodes left in the season. What are we gonna do? Anyway, that's Game of Thrones, Season 7, Episode 4, FastCast TV. See ya. Hey, thanks for watching the FastCast. If you like what I do here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitter at Mr. J Handle, and check back, because I do this a couple times every week. FastCast!